Hello there, I'm Ep8 and welcome back to Minecraft, where today we're going to investigate a ocean monument in the way that I've already dealt with it, and I want to show you what I've done. As you can see, I portaled in here, so I came from the nether, and it came straight to this particular point, which is, there's an ocean, there's a ice biome over there, there's a dark forest biome over there, and we've got a mountainous biome over there, and loads of frozen trees and wasteland over there. However, this water has the ocean monument, and as you can see, it's over there in the distance. Oh, hello there. You? There's a lot of monsters around at the moment, but we'll be over there in no time. Nice and safe, because at the top of the monument, what I've done is I've used a heart of the sea, or whatever they call it, to make it so that the monument is secure with air that I can breathe, even though we're... oh, hello. Hi, dolphins. Thank you. Yeah, so the heart of the sea, it turns the night eye on. And as such, I can see the entire monument from here. From this point, you can see that I have given it some windows, and you can see a little bit of what I've been up to, just a little bit. There's a few bad guys around there, and there's the thing that keeps us breathing on the top. That's given us a little indication at the side. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in the front and hope that these guys don't get us before we get to... always with the death. Okay, come on. Let's get in there quick before they get a chance to murder us. In, and close. Brilliant. So now we're inside and we're safe. I added these little bits of light so that it will be easier to see the way in. And I made this into a airlock system, despite the fact that there's no water in it, because I cleared the water out. I cleared the water out in this entire place. And so the entire ocean monument has no water in it whatsoever. And this bit I've not done anything with yet, because it was, I've been working hard on the rest of the monument. I think I might have taken out some walls. In fact, I'm pretty certain I've taken out some walls. I've just left these lights in here so that we can see what's cooking. Aye, aye. There's a spider in the distance. I might have to get rid of that. It does actually generate the odd bad guy around, but thankfully not too many. I do worry that I might meet a skeleton or two around the place, because that's quite possible. Anyhow, you can hear the bad guys outside. I've made this little reception area. We've got a purple carpet, mainly purple because one of the villagers in our little village was selling purple carpets, and I figured, why not? So I bought purple carpets, which means that we can deck this entire place out in purple carpets at some point. So this is a little reception area. I figured if someone was entering here, then they would have a reception, and they would talk to whoever was behind the desk, who would be giving them information on this place. But this is just the main monument itself. I've not actually done anything other than the main monument that I'm handling at the moment. But I am planning a lot more for this. I might make this into a bookshop, so I'm planning on putting loads of book things down there and over here. We can get those from the traders again. Right. So that's just one room. So we've got a bookshop over there. At the moment, I've got a storage room over here, which is just quite boring storage room. I haven't made this into a window yet. I might make it into a window. I'm sort of putting windows in all over the place, but I kind of like my windows right. So I made this area. And I made this a little bit fancier because it's sort of the main entrance. I mean, the other way you can get into via here very easily. Obviously, it's straight in, just as that was, and we come into a marketplace. That's what I'm calling this. It's got these little shops in it where they can trade, and they've got their window there for trading through if they want to trade through that. I've not filled them with stock yet, which I should do as soon as possible. I think I'd have a desk sort of here. And then there'd be stock over here, whatever stock they've got. So I could do a bit of that, I guess, but not too much because I haven't got a load of wood at the moment. I've got some. What sort of wood have I got? I've got some. Yeah, I've got a bit of jungle wood. That's what we've got. We've got jungle wood for mucking around with stuff at the moment, but that's not going to be enough for our wishes. So I'm just leaving it for now. As you can see, I've taken the what's that? Warped wood. That's the warped wood, and I've made some little shelters over these things because these ceilings tend to drip. As you can see, there's a drip there. So these ceilings are all dripping, and as such, I have given them a little thing just to make it so that they can shield people from the drips of the rain. And we've got another bookstore over here. So this person trade books from here. Again, it should have a little thing over here so that they've got a little desk that they can stand behind, and they can serve people either here or at the window, which would be nice. And I've put some of these lights about. These are, again, this is from the Warped Forests. I quite like the Warped Forest, as you may have guessed, from the fact that I've spread Warped Forest stuff around everywhere. So that we've got Warped Forest stuff in there. This is the room that I've been working from. As you can see, I've been putting some windows into the structure so that you can see out. Unfortunately, because everything's dark outside in the water, can't see much. So I might have to spread some lights around the water to try and get it so that people can see what's going on. Anything in there? Yes, there is a bit of something in there, but not much. So I've got some furnaces set up. I've got a lot of stuff that I've gathered from from the Nether and from here. This is obviously all of this. I'm going to be using this at some point. At the moment, it's just stored, but I've set it up so that I can then take it outside and use it for sort of underneath this building or around the side of this building where I want to make a city under the sea. So yes, this is how it's working. But this is a lovely little marketplace. This is where the big thing was with the gold in it, and I've extracted all of that and nicked the gold for myself. And this is where the market is now. It took a lot of time to clear this place out to actually get this set up, but it's so cool. I'm really liking this. It's taken me ages, but I've really enjoyed it. Anyway, this is a sort of back alley type place where they're just storing stuff, and I might put some more of these in here when I can get some more in. Another store over here, currently empty, but it's got a little window at the side instead of round the front. Oh, hello! I didn't realise I had my bow out. Right, next time I'll throw a ladder instead. Right, okay. So we've got this another store there. I might put a desk over here. So I think in all of these stores I'll put a little desk so that people can be served from inside the store, or they can be served from outside with the little thing over it. This one doesn't have a top because it's got a sort of walkway over the top of it so that people can go up there and they can look out over the entire place. If we go up there, you can see all of the marketplace, and you go around here and you go through this little door, and the marketplace is down there. Next to the marketplace, however, oops, and I was going to throw a ladder down sometime. Right, next to the marketplace, however, down here is a meeting area, and the meeting area has got a warped wood thing which I've stripped, and some other stuff, and it's got this podium, and there's some nice seats around the area, and each one of these places has a sort of exit to it. And I was thinking that this could be like where a council meets, and they've got their chambers at the side, so these might be rooms for specific council members, and as such I will have to deck them out as like offices, I think. So these can all be offices where they can meet for their council. Maybe we should have a place here that's just seating, because obviously they might not always want to meet out here in the open, as lovely as it is, because they've got the massive window over top, so they can see all of the fish and all of the plant life out of that window. And they've got this window down here so they can see all of the zombies walking around. I've had to light that area down there because it was pitch black before, so I might put some more lights down there. But then that is where I am planning on building more housing. So we might have to make a little parky type area there and have some more housing around the outside. I don't know. But this is a definite meeting zone for them to meet up and do their council meetings and talk about all sorts of aquatic stuff, I guess. And that's what that's about. So we've got that. This is back at the reception area. I do need to work out what I'm doing with all that area. It's a massive area to work out, but I'm sure I'll get there in the end. Right, so as that's been going on, I've also been building loads of little rooms. So we've got little housing areas all over the place. This is so that they can look out over the market area or shut it out so that they can't be looked in on. Oh, there's another ladder. Brilliant. I'm always doing that. Great. Maybe I should swap to something. Oh, bother! I only wanted to close the door. Never mind. Okay, so I'm planning on putting a little eating area here as well, or a little meeting area here. I might put some pictures up on this wall because it's looking a little bit bare. I've taken the yellow concrete because I wanted to denote a different area completely. Because this is the living zone, so I figured that the yellow concrete would denote the living area quite nicely. I'm going to swap to something that I'm not going to try and stick up everywhere. Great stuff. So we've got another little room in here. I will put more in these rooms. There a lot of this build, it hasn't got the furnishings in just yet because obviously I spent a long time clearing the temple of its water. And getting the zone ready for each of these rooms. The ceiling still drips. I guess if you're in this place, you've got to expect it to drip. Handily, these lights, if you stick them on the corner like this, then they can light up both this corridor and they can light up the room itself, so you don't have to do torches everywhere, which is so handy because I don't really like having torches in every room if I can avoid it. Right, this one probably needs more lighting. I think if we close it, it's on the inside, that's good, but it could do with more lighting. I'm going to have to kill loads of ocean guardians or ocean whatever those things are that are out there that are trying to bother me with their electric, you can hear them, electric fish rays or whatever. Okay, so we've got more of these rooms around. These all need furnishing. As soon as I can get enough furnishing to actually do that. I can buy some from oh, no door. Interesting. Okay, that one needs a door. Slacking there. No door. Okay, fair enough. This one needs a little bit more walling. That's where I ran out of the yellow concrete. But the yellow concrete's so easy to make, so it shouldn't be all that difficult to split these two rooms off and enable them to have their own room rather than an adjoining one. Because obviously they don't want to be bothered by their neighbours, I can imagine. Right, this is, again, warped wood. I figured that not all of the rooms want to have yellow walls because you just don't want to have everything the same. So I've thrown a warped wood one in here. I filled that hole in with that, so that the dark prismarine, so that it wouldn't be a hole. It's not very handy. Down here we have a special room because this room is like it's not upper class because upper class would be somewhere else in the structure, but it's still very different from the rest. So maybe a special event room or something because it's got this all round almost window. Ooh, you can see the zombies right next to the structure. Lovely. But you can see all the fish, and you can see all of the plant life again. There's some light from the main entrance, so you can see a lot of the main entrance, which is nice. But yeah, it's like a better room than a lot of the others. Although you don't get any privacy from the fish. And somebody entering the place might be able to see stuff. So I don't know. I don't know whether I'll make this into a actual room for people or whether I'll make it into just a gathering area for the entire block, you know, so that they can all go there. Anyway, so we are heading on and up Did I go over there? I think I did go over there, didn't I? To just show off this. Yeah, I went over there to show off this. Yeah. We've done that. Good. Bye. Okay, so this goes through here, and I've made a lovely big window for the arrivals at the place, because the main door is just down there. I might join things to this, take it out front, and take it up to the surface, and have a little bit of a surface zone as well as the underwater zone down here. I don't know. This seems like wasted space to me. I think that it could do with a little reception desk here itself, sort of stopping people from just going up these staircases, because this is a break from the normal zones for the normal folk, and up here we're going to the more sort of the richer, the more higher upper class zone of the build, where everything's quite quiet, and but they can actually hear the heart of the ocean thing above us, I think. And so we've got a big viewing port here on this side, and we've got another similar big viewing point on the other. And each of these rooms has a lovely big window, and just one can see all the way out over there, all that stuff. And then the other ones similarly have usually a big window. Yeah, we've got a massive window over this side, so this can see all the way out there. Brilliant. So this is going to be a bedroom as well, just like the other one across the way. There's a sort of the very much the upper class folks with the bigger rooms and all of the space. And if they go over here, they can look down on the folks below and their little meeting area down there, and maybe listen in, make sure they're not getting annoyed with the rich folk up here. And as this continues the window from down there, I just didn't want to make it an all way through. I suppose I could actually get rid of that and make that window go all the way through rather than having it blocked off there. I might consider that, because a big window like that is an impressive feature, isn't it? And out over the entranceway, I think that's quite a good idea. I might do that. Hello there, you. Swim along, eh? Swim along. Okay, so again, we've got more rooms over this side. This one's a little bit smaller because it doesn't go over that area there. I wanted to keep this vast ceiling area here just for the air space, so that people didn't feel claustrophobic. Despite the fact that the entire place is quite claustrophobic, because obviously you've only got X amount of room. I've tried to make it so that some areas aren't as claustrophobic as the others, and as such, that is one of those areas. Anyway, we've got another big room here, which again needs filling with stuff, and then at the top, the pinnacle of the structure, is a bar. I guess it would be a bar for the upper classes again. So you'd have the bartender over here, and there's loads of tables around the area for people to go and socialise and drink and munch on their snacks, and at the same time they can see the best view of anybody in the entire structure, because they have the view from the top that goes out over the entire ocean over there and allows them to see absolutely everything. There needs to be more in here. There needs to be more in the entire structure, really, because I haven't had a chance to actually get the what do you call it, furnishings. I haven't had a chance to get the furnishings in, but as soon as I get the furnishings in, this is going to look very much filled with stuff. And I'll try to clutter it, because the more clutter you stick into stuff, the more it looks sort of as if it should look like that. It looks right. It looks lived in, and making things look lived in. I mean, if I need to fill this fountain in the middle, because obviously it's empty at the moment. But looking lived in really makes the build go from being just a sort of structure to being something that looks good and right. That's why I put all of these things in here, so that this alley didn't just look empty. We've got another alley down the side over here as well, a smaller one, so I need to put some stuff down there as well. And that's pretty much it. I think we've searched around this entire build now. So this is my ocean monuments. Now there's about 2 more ocean monuments in my in my local area in the map. So I might have to explore those and see if I can nick resources so that I can continue with the plan. And the plan is to build, as I said down here, the plan is to build houses and housing down here. So we've got the sort of middle class in the temple itself, and then we've got sort of the workers and stuff really far down underneath the structure, and then we've got the people at the top over at the top. Over there. So yeah, this is how I'm going to structure this, and there's a lot of work to continue on with, but I shall have to show you more of this in another episode. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye for now.